Welcome to the UDP Codcast, a codcast where a group of friends get together and talk about gaming-related topics and offer both informed and uninformed opinions. I'm joined today by my codcast host, the Nordic Cajun,
From Cajun country to the Faerun, we are here to have fun.
and our resident codcast barcode, Imi,
Hello, I am giggling at Codpast.
God pass.
and the originator of everything codcast around here. From the Emerald Dream, Raina, the chicken.
Well, winter came and went. Now I'm looking forward to 70-degree weather next week. No
Same.
snow.
Oh, that's right,
What's that in
Florida.
real numbers, not freedom fractions?
Listen, this is America. I say America.
Well.
America.
Not for long, you're going to be the 11th province.
Oh, no. Wait, I like that. What?
Yep.
11th province? Okay.
Yeah, we'll just take over Florida. Maybe give it back to Spain, but we'll take it.
Well, yeah, I hope that happens. But you know what else I also hope happens is Imi giving us words.
Yes, because, as was mentioned slightly before the show, 10% of all donations, bits, subs, and all that stuff go to the Trevor Project, and the Trevor Project is fantastic, and Ping has more details.
The Trevor Project is the leading organization working to end LGBTQ youth suicide in the US and beyond. The non-profit operates several programs to help prevent and respond to the public health crisis of LGBTQ youth suicide, including 24/7 free crisis services, research, advocacy, education, and peer support.
Thank you, Ping. That was very enlightening. As a heads up, our opinions are our own, both informed and uninformed opinions. They do not reflect any of the organizations we are currently employed by or affiliated with, other than our own. So that being said, we're poor. Don't sue us.
I'll just take your bandwidth if you try.
All right. Bandwidth is... Oh, no, it's not free. Either way, let's get this started. Quiet Vulgarity. I had to come up with a name. Kind of fits in, kind of doesn't, but just to kind of get this going. Who here likes Doritos?
I have a bag in my kitchen, but also I was going to say something to you earlier about the whole bandwidth stuff.
Oh, sure, go for it.
Get throttled, nerds.
I love that.
Heh.
Couldn't agree more.
Proceed.
Okay. So, Doritos. So, I mean, you know what a Dorito is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
Doritos.
We have better tasting stuff, but we do have shit like Doritos. I mean, wonderful chips like Doritos.
Listen, you cannot compare it to the 3D Doritos.
But you can compare it to the Minecraft movie-themed Doritos that are coming out in creeper and
God.
gassed flavor.
God damn it.
Listen, I don't want to know what Jack Black tastes like.
It tastes like bad acting, but great singing. Perfect. Okay. So yeah. So I was sitting there thinking, what in the heck could a creeper? Because the initial thing of it was like, yeah, they're coming out with creeper flavored Doritos. Like, what would a creeper even taste like? It drops gunpowder. Hopefully, it doesn't taste like gunpowder.
Maybe
Right.
like guacamole and something else, like spicy guacamole or something.
Yeah, I went into the...
Guacamole
Just and a
farts
hint
in...
of sadness.
They already have guacamole fart flavored like what? G Fuel. We don't need chip form now.
Wait, guacamole gamer fart? That's not G Fuel. That is Gamer Subs, and it's actually
That one.
really good.
But do you want it in chip form?
I know that they have
no.
pigs and stuff like that, so there's that. But I don't want to try the wolf flavor because I'd be sad, and then PETA'd probably get involved, and that's a whole like plot twist that I don't want to drag into it.
That's fair. That's fair. So I went through and I looked at the article by Eurogamer, and the two flavors, which I said was creeper and gassed. They're going to gear the creeper for what appears to be salt and vinegar.
If that's the case, I will partake because that is quite literally my favorite flavor of chip. I'm not even on front.
Well, here's the
But
thing.
at that point, just have Lay's. I mean, seriously, it's like, okay, you're gonna take a. It's oversaturated, I guess. I don't know.
To be
Like, give me
fair,
something new.
I'm from the dirty South, so if I'm gonna go salt and vinegar, I'm gonna go Zapp's. That's just how I am.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Crottators, they've taken those off the shelf, which kind of pisses me off at the moment. But
Have they really?
yeah, no, like I can't find crottators anywhere. It's like one of my favorite
Remember,
things.
they're just that popular. You just can't find them.
Possibly.
I couldn't find them to begin with. They don't exist over here.
I did find some that were thins, but Zapp's thins are garbage. So that's fine though. So Creeper is going to be salt and vinegar, and I'm on the fence about that because if you think in terms of potato chips, salt and vinegar goes great. These are corn chips.
Eh,
I just like salt and vinegar. That's just me.
Even my dog's having
I
a hard
don't know.
time. He's just barking.
But then again, I probably won't buy them because, like I said, I can just go get Zaps.
Now the Gast is a barbecue flavor, like a sweet chili barbecue
Pause.
flavor.
Again, why waste the money? It's all for propaganda's sake.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
watch our movie. It tastes like the same chips you could buy 2 rows down.
I
Well,
mean,
two.
It's like it's FOMO. You have to support the brand.
I ain't.
I don't
I ain't
know.
gotta do shit.
With
I was gonna say
I know what you
maybe
mean.
that would. I think even freaking LaCroix would be a better flavor because it's like out of left field and it will still taste like depression at the end of the day.
hairspray water.
Oh,
Fun fact: I've never actually had Lacroix.
It's hairspray water.
Yeah, my friend, um, before he passed away, said, LaCroix tastes awfully like if soda had depression.
It tastes
Damn.
like what TV static tastes looks like.
oh no.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, that's the Dorito story. I was kind of like pushing it out there because why not? I mean, the Minecraft movie received like bad Sonic levels of publicity the moment we saw Jason Momoa and Jack Black and all the derpy animals and things like that. It just
But
exploded.
there was a comeback for Sonic, especially on X, and
Mhm.
I could appreciate.
Yeah,
Yeah, they posted the entire thing online.
that was awesome.
Yeah,
25,000.
about 20 million people saw the tweet where it was the entire movie of Sonic on there for at least 20 hours almost.
Hey,
And then someone else had it up for 3 days.
Yeah. So if you wanted to watch the entire Sonic movie, it was there to watch online on Twitch or on Twitter, I mean.
Yeah, I never did, mostly because I kind of want to support Jim Carrey. I mean, I guess if you watch it on Twitter, you have the option of going and watching it at the theater. But if you've already seen it, why would you?
I
Unless it's
still
that
watch
good.
it when it comes to Paramount. So I mean, there's or whatever streaming platform it comes on, I'll still do that. But because my son's an avid Sonic fan or whatever, so it's either that or Mario.
That was the wrong theme. Holy crap.
Speaking of X,
There it goes.
speaking of X, to kind of follow up on last week's crap with the muskrat. Yeah. Apparently, he's admitted to paying someone to boost his characters for him.
Let's
Yep.
into a lot
We
of
all
things in
knew
the
it
past
was
2 weeks.
happening because he's an idiot.
Oh yeah. You really
He's
think he
not a
could
good
actually?
gamer. Like, he claims he is, but my God,
And
pathetic.
and remember when I was talking about Grimes, like because I'm pretty sure I touched on the fact that she tweeted out say she supported like, oh, I witnessed him playing, he's a number one
Yeah.
druid, da, 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 da.
How much did she have to get paid or whatever to say that? Because
the wife.
she lied on his behalf, and then he admitted later that he did boost it. So, ma'am, what kind of lack of integrity do you have other than all of the no integrity?
I'm gonna see if I can find this meme and I'll send it to you, Crit, because you should get a laugh out of it.
Fuck.
But
Oh
yeah,
no,
Like,
my
if your ex is a
integrity.
complete trash bag, don't defend the trash bag. Like,
And the only
God
thing that he
damn.
responded with was thanks.
Because he's
Yeah.
a bitch. He is a straight up bitch.
Ugh. I feel bad for her because the guy is a
Bitch.
bag of hammers.
yeah, his personality matches that too. So
Yeah, but he's also disposable. Just wait. I give him about 6 months.
I think he should go on a worldwide mission, scouring the earth, spending as much money as he can to find it. The elusive bucket of prop wash, or
Bucket of what?
the roll of flight line, and maybe even the left handed screwdriver. I think he needs to do that. Spend all his money searching for these items. And leave us the
get
hell
him looking.
alone.
So there was a meme that was sent to me, and I can't find it right now, but it was Elon asking Grimes to tell everybody that that he's the world's best gamer and that she's witnessed it. And it shows Grimes with like the ellipsis on the next line. He goes, "Tell everyone, or I detonate the chip in the baby's neck."
Okay.
You know,
and then it
that
shows
would not surprise me. Not in the slightest. God damn it.
Yeah, like the next line was sigh, and then of course it's the picture of the Twitter poster. It's like, yeah, no, he is who he says he is. Well, yeah, so there's that. Let's see here. What else can we run into? Elon Musk being a turd.
That could literally be a theme every week.
We could just have a whole ass podcast on how much of a turd he is. I mean, we can just repeat stuff every week. Why not?
But then again, we're giving him free publicity. He don't need nothing free these days.
Hey, see, and that's the other reason why I kind of want to dump off of Twitter anyway. So.
Well, we can always go back to Hive. Be hive-minded.
Yeah, Hive Social.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Me either.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it still is a thing, but
I'd
it
go back
definitely
to
was.
it.
I
It
don't
could
know.
be our little hangout.
Maybe we can get Tom to purchase MySpace back from Justin Timberlake, and we just go there.
Wait, Justin Timberlake bought MySpace?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it was like over a decade ago. His MySpace was falling off, Facebook was picking up, and I believe Timberlake was trying to turn MySpace into
At that
into
point, just
an
give it, or
artist's.
just no. But at that point, just freaking at least do co-ownership with Tom, and see how it can flourish. Like I mean, as bad as Elon is right now,
Mhm.
at least MySpace didn't turn into a wasteland after or it accidentally turned into a wasteland after what 1-2 months or whatever. People were like, "This is shit." Facebook, hi.
Yeah,
I'll stay on my butterfly app. Thank you very much.
yeah, that's where I'm going next. Like I have Facebook Messenger. I'm not on there, especially since a lot of the tech giants lately have been pandering to a specific group, and I'm not okay with how that's going. And I don't want to get too like real political here, but it is, like I kind of don't want anything to do with it. But everybody's vying for freaking TikTok right now. Like, even Mr. Beast has thrown in his bid for TikTok. And be honest,
Honestly, I would take Mr. Beast over Zuckerberg, to be completely honest.
hands down, out of everybody that wants to buy, Beast is probably a better choice.
Which is funny because at one point he offered to buy Twitter.
Oh yeah.
From Elon. So.
Hey, go on, dog.
Because I would gladly take seeing Prime and Feastables ads all day long over seeing Facebook and Instagram ads all day long. That's just me.
Oh, I know. If he actually did something like that, like he would definitely rake in a lot of the advertising stuff, especially for his own stuff, because he could just do it for free. So, well, yeah. Okay, let's move on here. Snoy's back in the news again for region blocking titles.
Snowy just, I think, is on a purposeful attempt to outdo Electronic Arts as being the worst video game publishing and company in the world. I really believe they're trying to outdo EA at this point. Like, EA is trash, and they are trying to be worse. And I mean, that's quite the skill to do. When you sit there and you actively say, you know what? I want to be better. I want to be worse than EA in terms of how public perception works around me. I think I want to go for the ultimate, I am the shittiest company in the world vibe. And they're doing a damn good job. And when you can be compared against Electronic Arts and come out on top, you know you've set a new standard of low.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong there. Like there's a lot of companies out there that's been doing that for years. If you ever watch Jim Stephanie Sterling, they go into quite a bit triple capitalism, triple capitalism. I can't pronounce it right. But their whole rant is how corrupt everything is and how everything's kind of running and releasing shit games, which is kind of neat. But yeah,
Back,
no,
baby.
but this is for Horizon Zero Dawn of all things. Have you ever played Horizon Zero Dawn, Amy?
No, I
You,
have seen people play it. It's an interesting concept. It didn't appeal to me though.
I absolutely loved it, at least when I played on the PlayStation 4. But it's worth me getting again. But then again, I'm also having trouble trying to throw my money at a game that's published by Sony.
I know,
So,
right?
Yep.
Like it's just not worth it these days.
like,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. My internet has a habit of saying I'm gonna take a break for 30 seconds and I'll come back.
Oh
So
yeah, very
I'm
familiar
back.
with that. Yeah, I'd probably get a technician out to look and see what's going on with that.
Well, I do a lot of streaming and stuff like that. So does my brother. So it kind of we're in South Louisiana. We don't have really strong connection no matter where we are, unless we're in the city
Mm.
with the land. So it is what it is. It's no big deal. I'm back. So hi.
Welcome back,
Hi,
Cajun.
hello.
So yeah, let's see here. Where else can we go? Horizon Zero Dawn. Sony's doing stuff that nobody likes, especially for a title that doesn't require PSN to play. And I think that's what gets it. And it all has to deal with the PC version of Horizon Zero Dawn. So it was hit with the lockdown. And like one of the items here in Eurogamer they're talking about is as well, some of the restrictions are likely due to political sanctions, like North Korea, for instance, where the regional pricing may have been locked down due to local exchange rates. So it's the equivalent of like you could buy Horizon Zero Dawn here in the States for $60 or whatever it is Canadian. And
80.
but yeah, $80 Canadian. Or you can fake being from a different country where it costs $10 and you can spend 10 US dollars or 15 Canadian, I assume. I don't know what that would turn out to be. You grab the title that you want for a cheaper price. It's almost like the gray key sellers, except it's done on the same platform and there's nothing gray about it. So I can see where trying not to lose money on this massive game, it is a good game. But then again, now it comes down to like, I've already gave them money for the PlayStation 4. I don't plan on playing it again, so why would I bother? And this is on top of like, I haven't touched Helldivers 2 since they did the first lockdown, and Pirate Software actually called all of that out. In fact, Amy has been keeping track of if they've undone all of those restrictions. Amy, do you know?
They have not.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the same banned countries are still banned?
Absolutely.
Oh,
If
man.
so what it is, it's every country that does not have access to PlayStation Network for whatever reason is not allowed to play the or like buy the game. But this comes after, and this is repeated behavior from Snowy. So I know it's deliberate. You can't lie and claim, oh, it's an accident. They're deliberately allowing a game to be sold worldwide for a few months, and then they're putting in the restriction. Like, if you don't want it sold in those countries, block them from the first place, or block them in the first place. Not allow people to buy it and then say, "Yeah, you know what? You can't do this anymore." Like, piss off.
Is that what's
I'm
happening?
getting
Like,
sick of Snowy.
are they actually locking down the games after they're bought?
I don't know if they're locking down the games. It has become very unclear. From what I understand with Helldivers is that people may not have been able to play anymore,
Hmm.
which then becomes an issue of what the fuck. And unfortunately, the end user license agreements, a lot of them say that these are live service games and the company reserves the right to terminate the ability to play it whenever they feel like it. So they're covered legally, so you have no legal recourse. And by then, of course, you put in a shit ton of money that you're no longer eligible for a Steam refund. So that is essentially free money for Snowy because now the added expense of the bandwidth and the maintenance that those players put on the servers is no longer there. It's just like a jolt of extra income right at the beginning, and then it's like, yeah, okay, we don't need you now. We just want you free money. Like, could you fuck off already? Like all the way to hell?
Corporations.
Yeah. All about the dollars. They don't do this stuff for free. So,
Yeah, like Snowy is just like I said, they are rivaling Electronic Arts for being the world's worst company. And that's impressive. That takes a
And then
lot of goddamn effort.
with Nintendo just nipping at their heels.
Yeah, Nintendo's like, no, I want to be the worst. I want to be the worst. Like, Jesus Christ, you people.
Well,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nintendo's actually in the news again, though.
I know, never for a good reason.
Well, this one maybe so. Apparently, they are refusing to support some TV here. It's some movement right now. The Japanese is kind of pooping on Fuji TV at this particular moment due to a sex scandal involving some celebrity or celebrities, I should say. So this is like multiple providers going against Fuji TV. In fact, like right now, it's so bad they can't get any advertisers. They're running, I guess it would be equivalent of like a 501c corporation here, so a not for profit. So all the charity organizations will have advertisements on here. So the reason why they're actually taking off on this this station is because, according to Eurogamer, again, everything's been coming from Eurogamer today, but it says it's alleged that Fuji TV falsely told its employees that see here. It's employed that she is, I believe it is, what is the name? What can I say? Nakai. Nakai is the celebrity. The employee is some female, I guess, remained anonymous for reasons. Falsely told his employee that it would meet Nakai at a company dinner alongside other attendees. In reality, the female presenter found herself meeting Nakai alone, and she was sexually assaulted. So,
No.
yeah. So
yeah, there was. So I read a follow up on that. Something along the lines of the company's being accused of providing or letting celebrities have access to the female staff. Like, here's a buffet. Choose the woman you want. Like, excuse me? Do we need to have a chat with a chainsaw and your testicles? Because that sounds like something you need. Like, or we could see how they handle the hydraulic press channel.
or maybe you're
Head
just
first.
your friendly local wood chipper.
Yeah.
Pink man.
So yeah, Nakai subsequently paid the woman 90 million yen. They converted over into euros, which is about 470,000 euros, which I think is, I can't remember if euros are worth more than $1 or not, so I have no reference on it.
Just barely, but it's in the ballpark.
Okay, so we'll just round it up, 500,000, right? In an out-of-court settlement, which became public knowledge last month. So it came out, and everybody's like, oh, no, we're not doing this. Sorry, Fuji Television. You're going to have to figure your shit out. Go and sort it out, please.
Take care now. Bye-bye then, bitches.
So that is a positive in Nintendo's favor, not supporting a company that imps out their female employees, which is great. Good job, Nintendo. Now, if you can only lay off the emulators...
That's about right for Nintendo. Like for every 5 things they do shitty, they do 1 thing good.
How about, now hear me out.
Okay.
You just stop being a shitty company in the first place.
What? How would you
But
expect them to do that?
would
It's
require
written in the policy.
effort. That will require effort, Amy.
I know it requires effort and it takes a rethinking of just who they are wanting to be as a company. But maybe, just maybe, they could actually enjoy the support of fans if they weren't giant bags of shit. Like, if I want a bag of shit, I will go to a dog park and reach into the garbage can. But thankfully, I don't want or need a bag of shit, so I'm not going to do that.
I was going to say. Yeah, no, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, that's oddly okay. Well, I mean, who knows? You might.
I mean, I used to have a dog, so going to the dog park, throwing out the bags of poop. There's lots of bags of poop at a dog park.
Oh yeah,
at least from the responsible pet owners. The assholes just let their dogs shit everywhere.
Yep. I don't even let my dog poop on my lawn, so like, I've got those stupid little baggies for when I take him out.
Yeah.
Get off my
great.
lawn, dog.
Yep, got to take care of your fur babies and got to take care of the people around you because leaving shit around in public is unsanitary and causes things. Public service announcement from Lumia. You're welcome. Ba-da-da-da-da. There you go. Get you
I'm
some
hating
McDonald's.
it.
Let's see here. I think we're gonna go with Palworld next. I know that Crit Chicken was really big into Palworld for a while. She was posting heavily on X about her exploits in Palworld. Crit, have you thought about Palworld over the last year and where we're going with it?
I thought about it. They keep posting about it on X. I haven't gotten back to it because LOL life. Yeah.
Because lol life. So a few things. First of all, they finally released a roadmap of completion because it's going to be getting closer to 1.0 here soon. And I still want to get back into it because
Whoa.
Faybreak has been out. I think my oldest he has said that yeah, no, we're in Faybreak and this is the I hate myself edition. It's good, but it's hard. So that's a thing to look forward to if you decide to go back, Crit. Let's see here. What are they going to even put in? Early access. Roadmap. Co-op crossplay. So those on Xbox and PlayStation and Switch and PC can now or will soon be able to do crossplay because that's always been a difficult thing to navigate. World transfers for pals, which would be interesting. So you can take pals with you. Kind of like Terraria, how if whatever's on your person, you can carry it to a different world. So that's kind of nice. World tree and game ending scenario. New ways to improve the stats of pals. New pals, technologies, and weapons. So that should be awesome. They already got a good roster of like weapons and pals and stuff. So adding more to it is great. And that's definitely making the shiny senses tingling in Cajun. I can hear it from here. Yes. New collaborations with other titles, including Terraria. Improvements to existing pals, performance optimizations, and it's already pretty good. And it says interface improvements. So I don't know what that means, but I do like the clean look of Palworld's interface because it's not obstructive. Kind of reminds me of Elden Ring, kind of, but
To be fair, for what it is, it's always been a pretty game.
mm-hmm.
Not the highest resolution, not the highest graphics, but when you put it side by side, the game's like, I hate to do this because this is just Nintendo baiting. But it's side by side between Legends Arceus. Palworld's much prettier. Arceus graphics, Scarlet graphics, just lacking. You look at Palworld, beautiful. So more stuff you hear, the more better.
Well, if
So
The more better.
the more
that's
good,
Southern dialect, man, sir.
more good or
Almost said
better.
madam.
The more good or better.
The more
Yes.
gooder, the more better. Yes.
Yes.
God
I said what I
damn
said,
it.
and I hold by it.
Oh,
You stand by it?
That too.
Hold by it, stand by it.
Damn it.
Use both hands. Like I said, is it considered a two-handed weapon if
whole
you
ass.
take one hand and put it in the other? Let's see here.
We don't half-ass nothing. We full-ass it. Whole ass.
Right. Pocketpair is also looking to become a publisher, which is interesting because I know that they received a lot of funding from Sony. I don't think Sony bought them, but they wanted to bolster their presence, which is kind of neat. But once they start getting into publishing, Sony's a publisher. I don't know how that's going to work out. So
I'm okay with it as long as they can keep kicking Nintendo in the teeth, even though it seems like they slightly to the Nintendo power.
mhm.
I haven't gone into the game myself, but it sounds like they've already gotten rid of the PAL spheres and how you summon PALs into the world.
Well, yeah, I mean, Nintendo was just like, you can't do that. It's too much like us. So we're going to take a legal route about it and be complete dickheads.
Let's file patents for shit that happened after the fact. Or let's file patents after the fact and then sue them for using our patents that we filed after. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I really, really, really hope they don't cave because that sets case precedence, not legal precedent, but case precedent that it's okay to do that.
I know.
But like I said, if they set that precedent, then I think we should all start registering patents in our own countries for every game mechanic out of Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yes.
And every game mechanic that ever existed for every game in the Nintendo 64.
Run into an
and
enemy,
then,
kills
the
you.
GameCube,
Pressing a
like,
one
all of
button
those
jumps.
things. Like,
Pressing
yeah,
left
exactly.
goes
Like,
left.
to
Pressing right
move,
goes right.
exactly, to move a character up by pressing a button on a in a 2D plane, blah 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 blah. Just do that, and then just fucking sue them, because they will have established case precedent saying it's okay to do that. So I think collectively we should all start doing that, because fuck you. I'm so
I'm
sick
down.
of your bullshit.
Well, I mean, Pocketpair. I mean, I'm actually part of their Discord. I'm hoping that hold on, what did I just get sent? Oh, nope, that's a yup. Sorry about that. Yeah, no. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do. Kind of like how Donkey decided to go the publishing route with Big Mode with his wife, and they got Animal Well out. I'd like to see what Pocketpair is going to do with their success, because right now they've got one highly successful game, just one. That is Palworld.
True.
So hopefully the publishing arm will allow them to fund more things, but they could also take the oh my gosh, I had the name in my head and it just went away.
Don't you hate when that happens?
I do.
Brain no work when brain no work.
Yeah, no, like I had like a whole chain of thought and now it's gone. I'm getting old, guys.
We'll never see it again.
Derailed bitches.
By himself. We didn't even do it. It wasn't even me this time.
Taking the route of Valve, where like you make all these great games, but all of a sudden being a distributor is much more lucrative, and there's no Half-Life 3.
Yeah. Yeah. That made me a little sad, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're going to provide good games at a reasonable price and treat the developers well, I mean, hey, sure, why not? Like Valve can do it, other places can do it too.
You would think.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Anything else? Because we've kind of gone through everything in the first 30 minutes. Like,
oh dang, we're already yeah.
Like this week was a really slow news week, and I was like,
was.
Well, why else would I start with Doritos? You think I wanted to talk about Doritos? So, like, okay, well, maybe we can just talk trash on this because movie tie-in. Why not? Of a video game.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay, so the last thing on my list, we can talk about this because it has to do with modding. We can talk forever on modding, I think. Like we all, anybody who's watched this podcast for any length of time knows that we're pro modding 100%.
Oh yeah, we stand modders in this house.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially for quality of life improvements that the developer doesn't put in, or putting in 4K resolution for developers who decided to opt against it. Like,
Wait, what?
No, well, I mean, so a lot of the features that the develop. See, I'm trying to think of the last one that did that, but apparently they didn't have something that allowed for the game to perform at a particular level, whether it was resolution size or if it was a option like DLSS or anything like that. Modders conveniently find ways to do it, whether they do it through whatever API the software engineers have provided, or if they reverse engineer what's going on in memory and like inject code in that way. One's more dangerous than the other. But the reason why I'm even talking about this, apparently Team Kill Media, they are the developer behind Code Violet, which is supposed to be a spiritual successor to Dino Crisis, said that it won't be bringing its game to PC.
Womp womp.
As it didn't want any dirty modder hands tainting its creation. Which, okay, that is a real thing. Right.
Yeah, because the first mod that would be created is bikini wearing dinos. Let's be fair.
And kinda what's happening is that they didn't want their voice actors or their work violated by people who make nudity mods or murder mods or anything like that. Mostly because they respect that their artistic staff. And mind you, that's not going to stop anyone from reading memory and figuring out what goes where and injecting stuff into it. But it just won't be officially supported, and it'll have to be emulated.
Shocker.
Yeah. So there's that.
But the thing is, though, when you do that, I know you're afraid of modders, and I know you're afraid of this stuff. You're going to alienate a vast majority of the people who are going to play your game. So unless you're on Switch, Xbox, PS4, PS5, Switch 2, whatever's coming out in the next year, you're going to alienate a huge massive market because a lot of people just play on PC these days.
Well,
A lot of people.
Well, that and you're refusing the ability to have Thomas the Tank Engine brought into your game. Come on now, like
I'm saying, dude.
like better yet, there was one for Skyrim that turned all the dragons into Randy Savage.
Oh yeah,
Pretty much, and that would be like the dragon shout when they'd arrive.
let's go, brother. Do so far.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
But a lot of people like a lot of these developers know that modding will keep their game relevant for years to come, and people who don't won't realize that their game will die within a couple of weeks when people are done finishing them.
Well,
Skyrim is still vastly played to this day because people mod shit into it.
oh yeah.
Fallout, old games of Fallout are still vastly played because people mod shit into the game.
Mm-hmm.
So to say you don't want modders to touch your game, that's just like saying I want my game to be played once and then put on a shelf. And that's unfortunate, especially for something that like Dino Crisis that people have been begging for a sequel to for years.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well go have a seat next to Nintendo with that closed-mindedness. If I'm being real.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong. There's a lot of this going on, and that's fine. And then, of course, like there's so much going on right now between the use of AI and mods and just everything going on in the game industry. It's an exciting time to like look at the news and whatnot, but it also makes me kind of sad because I see all the fuckery that's going on, and it's just like fuck, man. But that's why this podcast exists, is to talk about it and call attention to it.
Yup. And we will talk about it until the day comes to an end, you know? We will be here every Saturday talking that bullshit.
I will say, the more tools that you provide your player base to do what they want with your game, the better off it will be. Like, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it gives players agency when you allow them to mod, because it allows them to customize the game to the way they want to see it. And yeah, it may not be the way you intended, but like you said with Skyrim, you can have Thomas the Tank Engine for trains, but it allows the players to take the game they like and really make it something unique and something they want to play in that, environment, in that world that people have put so much time and effort into crafting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say it again. The more we get, the more better it is.
More gooder, more better.
The more gooder, the more better.
Well, that's all right. Well, it's like, and again, it comes down to like, if you have any of you played Neverwinter Nights at all? Not the MMO. That thing's trash.
Me,
No.
Okay.
kind of, a little bit.
So before the turn of the century, or around the turn of the century, there was a game that was released called Neverwinter Nights. Neverwinter Nights was a D&D based game developed by BioWare back when BioWare was still good, right? And one of the things they did, and I actually participated in some of this, not with the company, but with what they did. Instead of allowing like modding for their game, they also sent out their developer tools, so you could build using their tools to make everything happen.
Ooh.
And because it is a D&D storytelling type game, Neverwinter Nights is, mind you, it comes with its own campaign. Because you were provided the developer tools to modify the world, which actually was awesome. I got to learn a little bit of C++ doing that. It allowed you to change the game any way you saw fit. One of my roommates at the time, when I was actually playing that game and I knew it existed, took and made a Castlevania module for that game. So there was whips and vampires, all kinds of stuff going on.
Rips and chains excite me.
Yeah, pretty much. It was something to behold. Castlevania was one of his favorite things, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a good player base. I still talk to some of them. One of them from Brazil, Marcello. He's really cool. But yeah,
Brazil mentioned in the chat.
That's right, Brazil mentioned. So, but yeah, I don't have anything else. This is it. Like the news week was so slow. So slow.
It's okay. We're still here and we're still having a good time.
That's right. We are.
That's it.
I mean, we could sit there and we can just call it Roundtable right now. Cajun, what you doing?
I actually have a schedule for the week.
Oh no. Cajun with a schedule. That's dangerous. Holy crap.
It is. I didn't have one last week because we had snow apocalypse in South Louisiana. I had 10 inches of snow in Lafayette, Louisiana. I know I'm doxing myself, but I'm outside of that city, so I'm not there. So I'm not technically doxing, but down here, snow is a rarity. We get that kind of snow once every like 70 to 100 years because of where we are. Florida, even the top panhandle of Florida got that kind of snow. I know, Crit, I'm not trying to pick on you. I know you didn't get any, but it's not a big deal.
We got flurries.
Yeah, flurries. I walked outside and my feet sank up into like my mid shin. It was terrible. I loved it.
I saw your TikTok. You're like, snow, Louisiana, it never happened. You walked outside and it was just white.
It was just everywhere.
And you're like, well, damn. Did we lose you again, Cajun? It has been 30 minutes, so we might have lost Cajun.
His modem is catching up. It's buffering.
Pretty much. We can get back to him. I mean, what you got planned for the week?
I think more sneaky boy stuff with Kenshi. I don't know what I'm doing, but I have been able to turn myself into a buff lad from my original starting point. And yeah, because I started out as level 1 on everything. If I were to take a screenshot of my current stats and then reset everything to where it was, like to 1, you'd be able to see the remarkable difference in how like I actually look cut. I look like I have like ripped abs now because my little sweet boy has crawled across the desert numerous times with no arms and legs.
Well, hold up. We can just show right now. I mean, it's not like I don't have that scene already set up, so hold on. We'll just pop it
Let me
here.
get out of the horrible place that is Acid Rain Land.
Well, I was just going to turn it on with your current position, but that's fine.
Well, if I'm gonna take off my my arms and legs and my clothes, so you just see him like in his underwear, like with no arms and legs, he becomes a little worm, and it's really adorable.
Gotcha. So,
but the area he's in is full of acid rain, so that will kill him.
Well, while Amy prepares amputee porn, let's go with Crit Chicken and see what's going on with Crit Chicken.
God damn, sir.
Just a lot of working and work and a lot of work. It's like a little bit more work.
That's fine.
And other side stuff.
Well, do you ever have time for video games anymore?
I mean, I guess I could. It's just the burnout. Like, I'm still sub to WoW, but I'm like, and I know they have the Siren Isles, but I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like a whole separate mode, and how does that even work?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't played it.
Oh, okay. Neither have I. So. All right, so there's this magical new mode that we don't know anything about. That's fine. Okay.
Also, Plunderstorm started today again.
Plunderstorm, that's the name of it.
Yeah. But I haven't played it the first time, so I don't know.
Son of a mother cluck.
Nord finally came back? There we go.
I had to manually connect to my internet. What the?
Lol.
It's like manually breathing.
Again, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm here. I didn't go to Doom. We're here.
Okay. So, we just went through Amy and Cajun. Right now, Amy's preparing some amputee porn. Crit says she's been working with... Yep.
God damn it, sir.
And Crit is... Crit has said that... She likes working and is burnt out on video games right now, but one day she will return.
What?
Yeah.
We gotta flip that.
Well, you got to think she's also preparing to move to a whole ass different country.
I mean, sure, I'll give that to her, but how are you gonna like work over video games?
Listen.
No, this ought to be good.
She gave me the listen. She gave me the listen. I'm sorry. No, please, I'm sorry.
Oh. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I did it on
User
purpose.
disconnected from your channel.
It was the unluck.
It was for the vine.
But listen, work pays for my addiction.
But you don't like your addiction.
But I also don't like work.
So you hate everything.
Except for barcodes.
That's fair. Barcode aside.
Your hate is welcome here. All right.
Yeah, that's good. Equal opportunity hate.
I work to pay my bills and pay off my car and annoy the shit out of my managers, and that's another thing that I enjoy.
I have to be here, so I'll make you painfully aware that you have to be here too.
Yup.
I'm not. See, the thing is, I'm not trapped here with you. Sorry.
No, it's like, yeah. You're not. I'm not trapped with you. You're trapped with me.
Mhm.
I
Already
was about to say that.
Grinning the whole
already
time.
Corporate's like hi, and then freaking my senior managers are like hi, and then my manager's like, oh, like it was funny because like a new senior manager is like, oh, because she came walking up to me after I posted on like the Voices of Action. And she's like, I was just wanting to talk to you. My face lights up every time I see you posting. I'm like,
Oh
oh,
no.
I should do more.
Yep.
Yep. Wilhelm. So,
I love
Oh
that
yeah.
scream.
I
No,
think-
but it's malicious compliance at this point, and I'm just
That's the
working.
best kind of compliance.
Like today, I went in late and I left early, and they're like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because I can." They're like, "You're
Fuck are
literally
you?
just coming in for an hour, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I just spent 45 minutes talking to a manager. Why? Mm, yeah.
One day she will be talking about the celebration of Canada and Putin. So it's fine.
I always
Yes.
celebrate that.
Until then, she will make all suffer over there,
No,
especially her
it's
managers.
entertainment and compliance.
Malicious compliance.
this is incentive to allow me to
And-
transfer to Canada.
Okay. Just like, okay, get this. Just like they offered a shift tomorrow night from 12 to 6 a.m. And then they offered voluntary time off for it. So I collected the unpaid time off for it. I don't have to go in tomorrow. So I
No,
get
here's what
shift.
you say. My heart's in Canada, so you're stuck with just me and my soul. So fuck you.
Even my
Oh,
soul's not here. My soul is attached to a barcode,
no.
so I'm
She's
soulless.
adorable.
And since I don't have any shoes on, that's a double.
Don't believe me, just why?
There we go. I don't have anything to drink. Damn it! I was sitting there thinking, there's a pun in there. I can't. Oh, no, there it is. Found the pun. Found the pun, guys. It's okay.
Quite funny.
Now, if I can line more up, that would be a punchline.
Hey,
There we go.
sip.
So what's going on my side? I was talking with Cajun today about doing some co-op Baldur's Gate, which sounds neat.
Oh yeah, I didn't even get to talk about my schedule.
Oh yeah,
I
Talk
got
about-
booted by the internet.
oh yeah. Let's go back to you. Tell us about your schedule. Like I've got a schedule.
Well, what the funny thing is, most of my schedule is mostly Baldur's Gate because I've never actually done a full run of Baldur's Gate. I get to the Goblin Camp, beat all the bosses, have the party, and then I get FOMO on a new character. So I want to actually get to fucking Act 2. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it as the Nord run. I'm going to make a character that is a lot like me. I've been asking a couple of you guys the same question. I didn't get to ask Aimee yet, so I'm going to ask him right now. And I'm going to ask Banana Toon since he's right here and here as well. If you met me in person, you already know how I act, you know how I talk, you know what I'm about.
You're a little goblin.
No, not race. What class would I be? What kind of character would I be in the game?
One that has a loud mouth and likes to instigate problems. You're a bard.
So I'm a bard. Okay, I've had bard a lot, and I've had barbarian just because of how big I am. So you see, I see
Yeah.
Banana Toon says barbarian, you say bard, so it's all the same thing. So that is the kind of run I'm going to be doing in my stream. I'm going to be doing a barbarian Nord run starting Sunday. and I'm doing that.
I play an arcane trickster. While you can't catch me, you can catch these hands.
That's it. That's it. Catch his mage hand to the face. Can it? I have to see if I can actually throw something. That'd be
Remote
funny.
facepalm. What? Thwack.
So Sunday, Monday, I'm doing Baldur's Gate. Tuesday, I'm gonna take a break and go back to Balatro because I'm still addicted to that fucking game. Then Wednesday, we jump back on Balatro. Not Balatro, Baldur's Gate. So 3 nights this week, I'll be doing the Barbarian run. And then that's it in terms of my streams for the week. So yeah, I have D&D on the brain right now because next Saturday at noon, I'm going to meet some IRL friends place to do a one shot because his girlfriend was so jaded by some neckbeards that she thought D&D was trash.
Oh, those are the
2 weeks
worst.
ago, 2 weeks ago, I went over to meet them and I did a simple, and I mean a very simple, verbal only, no dice example what D&D actually is. I walked her through how your character does one thing, you have to roll 4 dice to see if you can react or actually do something as another. She was a hunter, but I didn't even pick race or class. She was literally just a hunter going to fight a mysterious creature in the woods. By the time I was done with her, she was already planning the name, what her character looked like, and what she wanted to do for the one shot that we're doing next week. So I saved somebody from neckbeardom.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Guess what?
What?
I'm listening.
So, Amy, how
Yes,
chaotic
Lydia.
am I with my little mapak?
Chaos follows you everywhere you go, and more often than not, all I hear is JR in the background. And that's
Oh,
I'm looking for the one with him yelling about a steel chair, but that's all I really hear. It's
Oh
just
my
him in
god,
the background.
she tore him in half.
And then all of the other part of what I hear is just a whole bunch of, and
yeah,
occasionally, and that's her.
but Amy, what happened after the tournament?
I don't know. I was turned into a projectile, moving at about 2,100 kilometers an hour, or about Mach 10, into another player character and blew them to pieces.
No, but what did I discover as a
I
rogue?
I don't remember. I honestly don't, other than turning into a projectile and
Stab,
asking
stab, stab,
ChatGPT to
stab,
do a whole
stab,
bunch of math.
I remember the
stab,
Chat
stab.
GPT chat.
I found out if you get launched out of a world and get back into reality, um,
Snap
and
back to
you're
reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Whoop,
Oh,
there goes
right.
gravity.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, I remember this
you
now.
wanna go into details on it when the
Yeah,
other
you
person
can.
was still in the okay. So we were doing a tournament and it was kind of like last man standing thing or whatever. So I ended up we were in different realities, I guess, because our consciousness warped and we couldn't die in one world or whatever. But anyway, I got expelled from said alternate reality thing, and the other person was still sleeping in the real world. So I do what rogues do best. I was initially just gonna feed him some soup just to see him like explode like a rocket across the floor. But World God decided had other options. We went with the stab route. So they were like, roll dice. I was like, okay. So apparently in the alternate reality, the guy starts bleeding.
Yeah.
And I found out if you stab someone in real life, they die on the internet. Um or alive on the internet. And they're prone. So you automatically get a crit in.
Ooh.
Insert crit here.
Nice.
Awesome.
And everybody was screaming. They're like, what happened? What happened? You bitch!
Yeah, there was a lot of screaming in that one.
They discovered it was a stab wound.
Tis but a flesh wound. Now,
Well,
I want to throw this out there again to the internet and everybody here. I do desperately want to run a UDP podcast D&D night. I really do so fucking badly. But I have to wait until our planets align.
Yeah.
It's in my brain. I already have an idea of what I'm going to run for these three. I'm just waiting for them to say, okay, Nord, we're ready.
I'm
So,
just gonna be a raccoon. I've decided I'm just gonna yellow raccoon all the time.
Okay.
that's
I gotta
fine.
make sure they have the right rule book for that.
Oh,
I am a homebrew, like, cool DM. If she wants to be a fucking raccoon, I will make her a fucking raccoon.
All right.
Pretty much. Like,
Scroungecraft?
So don't rocket fucking raccoon blowing shit up. As far as I'm concerned, we're gonna have fun.
Yay. Sorry.
no
Anyway,
worries.
Lumi.
No, we love it. We love a rabbit chaser. That's awesome. I love that story. I love D&D stories. So thank you for that.
Speaking of, I still need to get around to working with Baldur's Gate myself, and
Yes.
on the back of Cajun's asking me what character I see him as, which I also said Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting there and I was starting to come up with like words that like embody stuff, and I was like, oh no, you could totally like do a what did I say, a bard monk or a barbarian monk?
Bard monk, or a you're a bard monk. I'm gonna be a barbarian monk, and we're gonna be the Bonk brothers.
That's right. Just combine the B and then onk, and then no, we're bonk. I don't plan on streaming any of it. I plan on like
I
locally
will.
well, I'm going to locally record mine, so
Yeah.
this is going to be. Well, I don't know. We could probably use the stream together stuff, and we can just combine whatever's going on, so that way whoever joins can chat with the other people's chat, which may or may not be a good thing. Not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. So if you want to stream it, I guess we can. But yeah,
Here's the funny thing about the question I asked. You said barbarian. Crit said barbarian. Imi said bard. Banana Toon said barbarian. I had one person call me a high fae warlock.
Really?
Yes, and I appreciate them bringing me to that high scene because they said high fae warlock or trickster domain cleric, and I highly appreciate the highest theme they gave me. So I'm going to save those two for another idea down the road.
well, that's the beautiful part about Baldur's Gate, anyway, is the fact that you can have as many games as you want going. So
Exactly. As long as you keep as long as you all, if you start them all the same time with the same add-ons, it's fine. If you try to do one add-on, if you try to start one game and then add more add-ons later, it will not put them in the old game. I have tried. It sucks.
okay, yeah, well, that makes sense. It also makes saves consistent, so sure, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm in. Other than that, I'm still trying to find a schedule that works for me. I've had some stuff go on that I need to take care of. Like, I have every intention of making every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday a stream night for me. Saturday, of course, reserved for podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of my goal, and I think I want to do it. I know that next week, Echo, Cajun, and myself will be doing V Rising after the
Yup.
podcast.
Yep.
So, give me time to charge up my headset, and then we'll go play Vampire Diablo. It'll be fun.
That's it.
Hmm. That's
So I have Strunk Boy. I would have to use a game editor to change him down to his original. Well, I can hit 1 and go through it very quickly to edit his original stats back to down to 1.
hmm
But I can show you what he looks like right now
There you go.
if you would like to see him.
I've just
This is
transitioned.
this is my precious little boy here. He's very
Oh,
strong, as you can
he's so
see.
cute.
Yeah, he's fairly decent. I can't get his strength up above that. The XP gains are so small right now. It'll probably take me a year to get him above that, and I've been trying different ways to cheese the game, and it's not quite working for me. But this is him with no limbs.
I mean, he already has the rubber on his feet. I mean, the metal feet.
And we'll put the shirt back on.
Oh, I remember him. You were crawling around as him the other day.
Need the shirt in there. There we go. Backpack can go there. Wait. Sword. Get in the backpack. Eh. Oh, yeah. And hat goes in the bag.
Why does your boy look like he'd be a part of that new show with the Suicide Squad people? The torso.
I don't know, but look at these shoulders. These are
Dude.
monster shoulders.
Dude, holy shit. What's your regiment, dog?
Holding a bag on my back with 8 stacks of 9 boulders of iron each and running everywhere.
So
Or
all I
eight,
heard
yeah.
all I heard was grab my backpack and fill it with shit. Got it.
Yeah. Now the funny part is it's going to take me a few moments to do this, but I'll stick his legs back on here so he's standing up properly. Limbs. Stick these back on. All right. So this is what he looks like now. If you give me a moment here, I'm quickly going to make him very small. Where was that? Where's his toughness? That goes down to that. And then his strength. Where does that go? Because toughness and strength basically define what your body looks like. And yeah, he was tiny. What else gives me buffness? Does this dexterity?
He looks like a fucking Warframe.
Yeah, he was a very tiny boy. No, that doesn't help with muscle definition. There's a couple others. I think it's athletics is the other one. I'll set athletics down to 1. But yeah, he was a very, very small, squiggly boy. Why can't I find athletics? There it is. There we go. It's kind of what he looked like. Not perfect, but close enough. But he was very tiny, and then he just turned into this monster.
I love it. I love a comeback story.
Oh yeah, because when you start them, they are just tiny little worms, and all they can do is worm around on the ground and be like, "Oh look, I'm a worm."
I'm a wormy worm.
Yep.
I know we're at the end of the podcast, but I did want to throw this little thing out real quick. I know I mentioned it last week, but little man has been playing Super Mario RPG from beginning to end recently, and right now he's in the last quarter of the game. And can I tell you, there's nothing that's more soul healing than watching your son play one of your favorite games of a childhood, and watching him do things that you couldn't do, and him doing them on the first try to piss you off. He has done more of the quest and more of the gimmicks by himself without my help than I thought he would. The only thing I could help him with, for those of y'all who've played the game, was the Yoster's Isle race. That was the only thing he requested my help from because he could not get the beat down. Other than that, it's been 110% him, and I'm both proud as a father and concerned as a gamer because he didn't need me. And I love both aspects of it. He's coming back tomorrow and he's looking forward to being the rest of the game with me, and I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, these are back where they were. Perfect.
That's
I'm
be
done.
Amazing. Okay. I think I'm done too. I will have a schedule posted that I'll keep. Right now, I'm kind of keeping everything held together. So, if anything, the podcast will happen every week. But anything else right now is kind of up in the air until I can get it set in stone that I can do it on a more consistent basis. So, but do keep a lookout on all channels, be it Twitch, YouTube, or where am I? Trover? Yeah. So,
you know what's really cool about this little squiggly boy? He runs, if you look in the bottom left there, 47 miles an hour.
He runs at 47 miles, and that's
Dang.
That would.
Yeah, he's got robot legs that are scout legs, and they are meant for speed. He has become Sonic.
I was going to say, give me a quarter of that and I'll be happy.
I am speed. Well, speaking of speed, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you, everyone, for coming by. Don't forget to come back next time, Saturday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, for more.
Card pass.
Yep, God Pass.
This is one-time speed.
My boy is hauling ass.
Jeez. Okay,
One
I'm stopping
times.
this. We're gonna go raid someone. Looks like Greedy Fails online, so we're gonna go visit them. So stay
Woo!
tuned, and I'm gonna stop the recording now. 3, 2, 1. Stay awesome. Keep it classy, and remember.
Don't be a dick.
And run Sonic speeds into a
Sonic.
blur.